Hello everyone and welcome back to Pen Kitten Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the New Order mod. Welcome back, welcome. We're the Große Reich. And we're going for the Speer path, although last episode, immediately into the last episode, Hitler kicked a bucket. So now I have a feeling something is going to go down immediately following. Our new leader is just the Reichstag Emergency Council because the Führer has tragically passed away. In terms of how we're doing, not very well. I think if they get any more influence, we'll be dropped down to minuscule influence, which I don't want. But maybe we won't even have to worry about that. Maybe everything will fall apart immediately. And we won't have to worry. Adolf Hitler has died, a day to remember. Yes, there's the mourning that has to take place. Yes, good to know. By the way, this is the first episode since the last two episodes were recorded. So at this point, I have I have been working on the thumbnail of the Speer hoodie, and I looked up so many Google searches for Speer hoodie that now it's infiltrated my own YouTube. I get ads for Speer hoodies in my own YouTube. A funeral for Adolf Hitler is possibly the largest and most extravagant in history. Thousands of Germans stood in attendance with nearly an entire division of soldiers just for the funeral march, not to mention endless followers by the Luftwaffe and the constant jockeying of the best spots to show off for a dozen military units. Even standout figures such as John F. Kennedy and a representative Emperor Hirohito were in attendance. Okay. Heinrich Speer, Göring, and Bormann were all in attendance and gave their words for the leader's passing. It is a day of mourning. Crisis has struck Germany. We must be strong for the coming days together. For the entire Reich, now is a time for healing. And then they were gone. Not even half an hour after the body was lowered, 4 staff cars and now convoy were speeding off to parts unknown, preparing for plans, no doubt, only just the beginning. That was abrupt. Any new focuses? Nope. No new focuses, then we just continue on. Until somebody tries to split away. I guess we keep an eye on our decisions. The flock takes flight. Since the death of Adolf Hitler, Luftwaffe has begun to act awry. The great jet birds begin to fly without command. Across many areas of the Reich, airfields vacate and seemingly every air wing in the Luftwaffe undertakes a great migration, a destination yet unknown. The strange flocking habits of these Luftwaffe birds are not restricted in just the aircraft. Fallschirmjäger divisions, too, load up their equipment and personnel into aircraft with an unwarranted haste and soar off to destinations unknown. Luftwaffe personnel seem to be in the midst of an utter abandonment of their post countrywide, with only a scarce few commanders planting their contingents firm upon their assigned airfields. Field Marshal Speer frantically attempts to officially ascertain the status of Luftwaffe. Motorcades of the Germania are seemingly filled with the top brass, leaving their offices for personal reasons, pre-planned leave, or some simply departing Berlin with so much as a word to their superiors. Suspicious. Don't be 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 suspicious. Heiling the Reich sits in a state of confusion now. For the past week, the Reichstag has been at one another's throats over the simple matter of who the citizens of the Reich should heil now that the Führer is dead. What is always assumed that the next Führer would be saluted, the current chaos and lack of any real planning for the crisis means that the German people are left in a state of utter confusion. The Reichstag has bickered, and the more ideologically minded heiled their chosen candidate for the office. Soldiers hired their generals or their home cities. Citizens hired workers and the economy. Oh, the economy. And some still hired Hitler. It seemed as if every German has decided on their own special little salute, and nobody liked one another's. By the end of the week, Heil the Reich had become the most agreed upon salute for the people of Germany. Can we agree on nothing? Come on. Is nobody gonna hail me? Herr, acting strange. Okay. Bormann is making his move. Air messengers run amok in Germania. The formations all across Germany are suddenly leaderless and further disintegrating. From one partially burnt letter on aid managed to dig up alongside a couple of taped phone records reveal a common simple phrase. Martin Bormann himself. It is time. Bormann! He's making his move. But we've researched a couple new things. That's nice. Probably need to focus on... What year is it? 1963? Okay, we got that. Maybe some penetration power. Is this... What year is that? Doesn't seem to be ahead of time. We'll get that too, sure. We'll get some Fliegerfaust. Do not know what that means. Oh, there goes all my army. Except for 1, 2 divisions of operation. Suspicious, very suspicious. Let's go back to Germany if this is my entire army. Oops. Yeah, 2 divisions. Any information? Okay, my navy's still there. And the Luftwaffe is still there, even though it did say they were not. But still, suspicious. You maybe go ahead and beeline it back. Real fast like. Principality of Kurnomov, they're at war, don't care. Heinrich is rising up. Wave of violence continues throughout Germany. Heinrich has declared himself the rightful Führer of all Germany. This is not new news from him, but what is news is the fact that he has called upon his SS to restore order within the country. Forces of the SS based in Ostsachsen, conveniently close to the border with Burgundy and Ostpreußen, his strongest areas of support, have stormed local police stations and administrative buildings in a full attempt of taking over all Germany. Absolute state of the Reich. However, we can do nothing. Wunderbar. Oh, and look at that. There's a... Is this a conflict zone? What is this? Or is that... That's typically used for demilitarized zone. Yeah, troops may not enter. Ah, yeah, out we go. Out we go. So it's taken over the Rhine, Ostsachsen, and Speerians rise up. Speer, Pog. After the recent chaos in the Reich, Albert Speer and divisions loyal to him have begun a rebellion in the northwest of Germany. Armed students have taken over the government buildings in the area and are students rising. Speer. Okay, so we're over there, but do I not get to be a part of that? What do you want from me, game? I thought I went down Speer path. He's taken over Hamburg and Wilhelmshaven. Okay, good to know. Let's move the police units back home. What is this? Economic minister? Maybe later. Is it gonna let me choose who to join? The Goering rises up. The streets will feel the sound of war. Forces loyal to each contender begin armed insurrection. Hermann Goering has called upon his loyal legions, stamp of rebellion within the nation, by starting his own. About half of the country and the total land mass have declared themselves loyal to him, and his forces now begin upon battle with the disloyal militiamen versus the contenders. So that was this area here. Okay. And are you going to give me the option? That leaves... Yeah, there's Bormann. Our eagle has fallen. Oh no, now it's just Germania. We must hold. What kind of troops are these anyway? Template. Post group of Wodan. Keep me out of it. The civil war begins. There will be blood. While tensions have risen between the various factions in the Reich for years, nobody quite expected for the explosion of violence that came shortly after the death of the Führer. Everyone had seen, of course, the politicians scattering to their homes, the military arming themselves and locking down roads, the police taking up their heaviest weapons and barricading their stations. But for an outright civil war. Expected or not, however, the war is here. Military units have focused their attention on Germania. During the capital remains under military control, but elsewhere, the pretenders on the throne of the Reich have armed themselves, and fighting has broken out across Germany. Speer, Heinrich, Bormann, and Goering. Nobody knows which will win, but all the people of the nation know that the dark days are ahead of them. With Germany in collapse and anarchy in the streets, foreign powers have already begun debating what to do. The United States and Japan both have already begun looking into how to best exploit the chaos. And Iberia and Italy are quickly begun militarizing in order to carve ostensibly loyal vassals of the Reich. The further... whatever. There will be blood. So the German Civil War has begun, which means that there's going to be a freeze, because of course there is. Boom, German Civil War. Oh, that's cute. That's I think that was a picture from German Civil War. The Reich. And there we are. How lovely. Heinrich's good. Germany declared war on Göring's Germany. Borderman's Germany. Yeah, everyone's declared war on each other. Here's us. Delectable. With Albrecht Speer. And now we have Der Bürgerkrieg. Is that what we're calling? Is that what we're calling it? Really? Is that what we're calling it? The Bürgerkrieg? I mean, okay. Now, National Kriegsschiffsorganisation or the Volkskampf. This was distance no more. All brave sons of liberty, friends of the Reich, comrades from Gobred. Allies abroad, get American involved. Let's go for the Volkskampf. The People's Struggle. People's Battle Battalions, which grants division organization, recruitable population, division recovery rate, war support, and division defense on core territory. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. And here's my armies. Now, Bürgerwehr. Okay. Why are they all called burgers? Why are they burgers? Bürgerwehr. Okay, what is this force? A light infantry. Okay. I'm interested. Let's look at some of their HP, 229, pretty good. 18 combat width, could be better. 52 organization, pretty solid org. Soft attack, 122. So it would take, a few turns really just to knock itself out. How's that compared to this? The soft attack is much lower. I see. Production. Complete blank slate. But let's see what we're really working with here. Because we got Speer's Germany here. Göring's Germany, and there's Germania in regular old Germany. But they are neutral, and actually the new leader of the Einheitspact. You can't really call yourself a unity pact if you're in the middle of a civil war, guys. Come on. Now we are up against really everyone. We got Heinrich here. We got Göring there, and we got Borderman there. Now, Heinrich has the worst position of all, because they are they're cut up into two pieces. This is my last resort. We have an issue with Hamburg over here. And, wait a minute, is this factions mode, infrastructure, resource operations? Do I have it set to colors? Here we go, between countries and allegiance. What? But I'm at war with them. Yeah, I'm at war with them. Why is they showing up as that color? Everything's gray. Regardless, we need to divide up our forces. Hamburg is possibly just going to need to be abandoned. They got the naval dockyards, but that's not much. Over here, Speer loyalist military. We got the Blücher, the Admiral Hipper, and then a single light cruiser and a bunch of destroyers and U-boats. So there goes my great navy that I had kept in port. That's nice. That's nice. In terms of air power, do I have anything? Anything at all? We got ballistic missiles, medium range missiles, short range missiles, attack helis, and only fighters in the 30s. Oh no. Okay, gonna work with that. I have no information about our enemies. Research, we're all doing the research still. Decisions. Convert legitimacy into influence. Huh. Can show, hide, influence, opportunities. Show or hide? Show? So if we capture... I see. If we capture things, we can get more influence by capturing parts of the Reich, the former Reich. Definitely going to need to put my troops into some kind of battle order. No, come on. All troops together to start with. 58 divisions. What are we working with here? We got these weakened infantry divisions. Very weak. Very, very weak, though they are at the very least, a solid division. Do I need all this support anti-tank? I don't know, but we'll find out. Definitely want to split up my panzer divisions into their own force. Only 4 panzer divisions, not great. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Not great, but pretty solid. Let's got the maintenance company in it, that's good. 16 max speed, nice. As for these troops again, these troops need to be split off. Form a strategic pocket right there. Might as well start divvying up troops into some commander positions. Field Marshal Henning von Treschow. Third planner, politically connected old guard for max entrenchment. And he's a level 4. As opposed to Rudolf Christoph Ferrer von Gersdorf, who's an engineer, trickster, career officer, which does nothing for me because you're already a field marshal, but I think you can be the field marshal of the basic infantry. Boom. You can have a field marshal being Rudolf. I want to make sure we have a good general for tanks. We have, here's a tank, Panzerleiter for Panzer speed and armor division attack. Heinrich von Kleist Scheissmann. Now he's level 2, but, you know, it's not too bad. I need you to have a good general because you are stuck. Urban assault attack in an urban environment. That is good. Now, a winter specialist, not that important, though you would be the one to push forward. Anyone else? We got another urban assault specialist. Okay. You're already in an army. So I could put Karl Schoskol up there for infantry and infantry defense, good. And then urban attack and defense, that's good. Very good to have inside of a city under siege. Winter attrition is less important. The fact that you have... Who's the best defensive general? They all kind of evenly distributed. Go back up to skill. I'm thinking maybe this level 1 guy can take up the defense of Hamburg. That'll do. Okay, we got some tanks on the Bremen line. I'm thinking maybe a hold position against you. And maybe try to push north into Göring's positions. Try to wrap around, because this area right here would be a good way to cut off Göring's position. To go around the Großgemeinsreich, although that would, yeah, you know, that would make us have to go through the very land forts I think we ended up building. Oops. But yeah, that'll do. Need to make sure we have a decent enough defense there. The Rhine itself is a very good defensive position, so that's a good place to defend. Over here we can mostly defend. I'm thinking. But step 1 will definitely be to just get the defensive positions. You, SS Panzer, how ironic. Any sort of... You're planning speedmans and infantry speedsmans, organizer, trickster, and entrenchment. Cautious and forest? But cautious for planning speed and chance to get wounded down? That's okay. You're already in a unit, though it doesn't look very much like you are. Because of the UI, Morty, UI. I'm thinking. I don't necessarily want to give you a trickster guerrilla fighter for my mobile forces. Sounds pretty good for the mobile troops. Then in here, splitting you guys up, I think force north gonna be these guys for now, Morty, for now. Force north and Wilhelmshaven to there. We can use Magdeburg here as a wedge because they can't come through her, I think. Non-aggression pact with Burgundy? Burgundy, what are you up to? You and your Burgundy bunkers? What are you up to? Then down here, I'm gonna have these troops. This guy. Nope. Hey. This. You. Frankfurt's gonna be a very important position. Not gonna lie. You'll be forces south. Right there. You... I'm thinking the forest boy. Although at this point we can just go through some of the more better generals. You, what can you have? You can have guerrilla fighter for entrenchment speed. That's kind of good. Okay, let's see. Forces north, I'm going to want to give you... Infantry General versus Organizer planning speed. I kind of want to give him you for infantry... Oh, I don't have the command power. I want to give you forces north. This force, forces south. I want to give... planning speed, reconnaissance, politically connected. I want to give him this guy for the forestry. And then I want a force middle. Oh, we're starting with this light infantry corps. Boom. Boom, boom. That is a force. Smack them right there. Good. You'll have this guy, I guess. Witcher Specialist really isn't that important right now. You know what? I kind of want him to hold this line because the urban assault will help out in Frankfurt more than anything else. Not in Castle. I guess we could have also... No, not even up here. That's a marsh. Wilhelmshaven is a marsh. Really? Really? Okay, but Hanover is a plain. Hamburg is urban. And Frankfurt is urban. So those are the two places where we want an urban assault specialist. And then there's the rest, which is all of this, including this and this. You join up with that force. We want a single spearhead there. So split up along your lines, boys. Split up along your lines. You that way, you over there. You can go there. You down there. Down there, down there. Definitely need troops on the center line. So 10 going north. Not very good. 16 going south. 20 going west. The very least, north is going to have the least question mark. Low manpower, indeed. Available planes in reserve, that is true. I need my jet interceptors all out on interception missions. I need my jet fighters out. Guns out, boys, guns out. Also on interception mission. Improved attack helis. I'm interested, honestly. Maybe we'll send them back over. Improved attack helis, what do? You do close air support. I'm saying, and I hope you're listening, I'm saying, come on out into North Germany, do a couple of missions there. From Vesa Ems, we'll leave a few in reserve. Yeah. Into decisions, yeah, okay. Into we are at war. What can we say about the enemy? Bormann has probably a lot. Göring, a little bit less. Heinrich is the weakest, though I don't really want to break him here. If Göring can spend some time over there, that'd be better. If he can be a distraction, that'd be great. Then we have free dockyards and free factories. Okay, definitely need to build this because that's important to my infantry division. I need to build a lot, don't I? Free military factories. Free civilian factories, free dockyards, low manpower. What do my divisions use? They use main battle tanks, which we don't have enough of. We use anti-tank equipment. We use artillery, which we don't have enough of. We need infantry equipment. What do we have in stock, though? You stockpiled up. Infantry equipment is actually pretty good in stockpiles. I doubt some of these. I think as soon as I actually start playing, those will go in different directions. Flakmaus, Panzer IV Maus. What are you? Are you a heavy tank? I can't tell. The mouse is in the house. The mouse is in the house. Improved main battle tank, though. I need that. I'm thinking. APCs. Now, your divisions. What do you use? You use main battle tanks? What? Oh, you do have main battle tanks in your divisions. But why? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? If I get some army experience, I can change that. So, regular motorized. Oh, I could just change you over to be regular motorized. It really depends on what we need for the situation. Can I change what the visuals are there? We could create the agency. How much civilian factors we got? 5. Oh my. I think getting some intel would be good. Rook, please and thank you. Insufficient resources. I'm not even done. I'm not even done. Free dockyards. Again, I'm thinking we go low for like corvettes and stuff. Or even submarines. We have no money and no interest. Wonderful. Do you have anything? You have torpedoes, so sure. We'll throw out some of that. Free civilian factories. I thought I just set you up, but okay. Free civilian factories. Military, civilian. Maybe build some more military in like Munster and Westfalen for now. Divisions available, but are they? Are they really? It's just show and hide, show and tell. Oh no, it's to convert legitimacy into influence. How's my state of our legitimacy? Oh, good. Training time, planning speed down. German Civil War, Free military. I think, what did... Oh yeah, I got completely distracted. I was looking at these divisions because I wanted to see what they used. They used motorized. That's to be expected. In that case, I need motorized. I know that my units use basic artillery. Okay, we need artillery. I know that much. And we'll need anti-tank. Because that's something they use. We already have the main battle tank in here. I don't think we have anything else used. IFV. Kugelpanzer. Heavy Spra. Jet fighter. Basic CAS. I don't know which one's better or worse. I don't know how many of these ballistic missiles I need. I don't know, man. I just don't know. How about we get the basic jet fighter CV? I don't need CVs, thank you. Improved jet fighter, though. I'll take one of those. Improved attack helis. We use those, sure. Where's the interceptor? Because I know that I use that. Improved jet interceptor. We do use that. We could start making bombers. Attack bombers always nice. Then back in here, infantry is what we mostly have, so I'll put that as the highest priority. Then we have issues with aluminum. Not getting enough aluminum. We can get it from the United States. Or not. Not producing... We're not trading with the U.S. Huh. Oh, no possible trade routes. Okay, that might show up later then. Oh, manpower, we're at war. Oh, boy. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let's let the troops funnel in, first and foremost. We got an attack here that we can hold on to at the very least. Yeah, some of you guys... I'm thinking we focus you guys right there with attack plan mostly just to go that way. Same with you. Except maybe a little bit longer of a position there. With attack plans that way. So that you guys come over. I am worried about leaving positions unattended. We are down in Cobra missiles. We're still good on infantry equipment. That's good. That's good. Dash good. That's nice. The Burgerwehr. We might just need to use more Burgerwehr. Because they, I'm assuming, cheaper? Infantry equipment 770 as opposed to infantry. Or military police 360. No scope. Infantry equipment is 9. Okay, so maybe I should use more of the Burgerwehr. No location set Westfalen. How much do those take? Up to 1. Add unit, add unit, add unit. Just spam out some Begavere to hold the lines. That'll be nice. Over here, this unit is holding out by itself against tank divisions. And 0 of 1 enemy division can pierce. This is so sad. I thought you had... You have anti-tank, but your anti-tank isn't good enough. You have armor 0, piercing of 56. Okay, piercing of 56. And what do you have? Armor of 76. Okay, so our anti-tank is basically pointless. Okay, that's nice to know. That's nice to know. And what kind of piercing do you have then? 133. Okay, so we need to get tanks. Tanks fight tanks. Got it. Good to know. Good to know. You yeet yourself in there as fast as possible. Yeet. Yeet, yeet. Big yeetus. Everyone else just needs to fortify up real quick. Especially you. We got tank divisions for days. And you. Yeah, okay, after they're through, you attack. You attack. Same with you. You get there, you get square. Got it? Good. Not you though. You're having problems. You're having problems right there in River City. Then, oh god, my fuel. Okay, United States, 7 convoys. Do we have any convoys of any type? I don't know. Boop. We have 100 convoys. Okay, maybe I should spend some to make some convoys, because convoys are going to be important for us. Yeet that up to the top. Sacrifice need to be made. In here. Come to think of it, how's that going to work here? Okay, early destroyer types. I'd like to select them, please. We have Gunther Luthar, Sea Wolf, Spotter, Blockade Runner, Fleet Speed while retreating, Convoy Speed. I'm thinking, but really though, I would like to split off my submarines. Why are you not letting me split off my submarines? I'm clicking as hard as I can. Create a new task force. What? Go back in. Does that... So they do, they just don't have a visual change? Why? Okay, let's try it like this. Double click. Boom. Nope. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Create new task force. 13. Okay. I like this one. I'd like to send it to that fleet. Please. Please. Now the Bluka, your cruiser hull, you're not very good at this job. But you'll do. If we run into issues, we can deal with it. Let's look at our air superiority. We're actually doing pretty well over our own territory. We'll switch the fighter wings onto air superiority. Yeah, you're doing okay. Okay, they've attacked. Yeah, that. We're sending our troops to try and cut them off as you get surrounded. Now we're gonna have issues. To be fair, you're gonna have issues. We know this. We know as a fact you're gonna have issues. But we expected to have issues. We expected for something to be unexpected. You go help out over there just because we need the help. Franco-Burgundian War. Why did I say it like that? You, the battle plans are among us. You definitely come back over to there. Definitely help out. Join in, please. Insufficient resources. Oh god, the fuel issue. The fuel issue. Gonna need a couple of those, please. Please and thank you, because we don't have fuel. We don't have fuel. And if we ain't got fuel... Last stand. Alright, we don't have any command power, so we can't actually use that. Oops. It's fine. The plan is to just go around it anywhere. So you can't... Oh, come on. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, losers. Pickle Rick! Go gadget that way. You, keep them pinned down, boys. Keep them pinned down. Welcome to Allied Radio. Come on, we need to break them. Chaos in Ostland. You need how much? You see, the plan is simple. We kill the Batman. You go that way and try to attack that way. 8675309. Go gadget. Go gadget. Ba, 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 ba. And if we can save Hamburg, that's just a nice little bonus present, right? Why is the game stuttering? You know what? Maybe I should use my it seems like a pretty important breakthrough. Why don't we use our intercontinental ballistic... Well, intercontinental. Okay, not those ones first. Short range. Bring them over. You. Strategic bombing. Strategic bomb. There. Yeet 'em. Skeet 'em and yeet 'em, please. Skeet 'em and yeet 'em. You attack that way and try to go that way. Oh no, they're breaking through. Don't do that. That's very mean. Don't do it. You attack that way. You keep going that way. Actually, you go to Lundberg and go that path, which is the general plan. Overruns. Hey. I do declare I likes me some overruns. And you keep going that way. Good. Hey, we got a breakthrough here? Why aren't you doing nothing about it, huh? Don't let them get in your head, little boy. Hans Speer assumes control of Germania. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. You definitely need to help out there. You attack that way. Still an issue of trying to get ourselves into Hamburg. Come on. So long. Go. You need to go that way. You need to go that way. You need to go that way. Come on. If I can just take that one province and just keep yeeting ourselves straight to that. Polski declared war. Also, there's a new rebellion going on in England, but we don't have time to look at that. We don't have time to focus on that. Don't think about that right now. Blah, 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 blah. You, perhaps even if you don't mind, perhaps you would be interested. You wait for him. Oh ho ho! There we go, boys. That's the moment I've been waiting for. You hold. You move through. You're already through. Warsaw Uprising. Poland. Hello there. Welcome in. And over here, all's quiet on this front. Although, it makes me wonder if we could push right across there. Because this area is pretty lightly defended. But that's not the important part. It's not the important part. We're pushing. You. This means nothing if we can't hold it. Attack. I'll attack. In Schwerin. You get in there. Hold. Hold it. English Civil War begins in earnest. You. So now we gotta surround around Bremen. Now how much it's gonna hold, that's to be, figured out as time goes on, but right now we have a hold around Bremen and seized land. Oof. Odenstadt Burgundy. That's not good. Won their war. Cameroon has taken over a bit of the Central African region. Okay. Because now we're a bit busy. Over here, looks like we could push in there. Nice. Along that line, we have no fuel. No fuel whatsoever. Okay. Okay. I wonder if that is affecting our ability to push. I have a feeling it might. Over here. More ground crews. How are you not dead? I sent you on a bombing mission, and we're not building more of you. But regardless, we're going to end it here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next episode for more Speer gang. With that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.